Greetings, YouTube. Happy Sunday. Have you ever felt betrayed by Kabam? Of course you have. It's Marvel Casino of Champions after all, and we know that Kabam likes to give us special offers that sometimes emphasize the word special because there is somebody in the control panel of the creative group of these offers that just likes to forget what they've given us beforehand, or maybe they're hoping that newer players or desperate players have forgotten. They've got amnesia. They've got the Etch-a-Sketch mentality. They shake them the next day and everything is erased. Because, YouTube, I'm going to explain just how bad today's bundle is, even though I get the people they're targeting and why this is tempting, and we will get into that as well. So, first of all, this is, in a way, the first time that we have seen this specific version of this deal because they're using that Tier 4 Class Catalyst selector, which gives you the chance to select one of the Tier 4 Class Catalyst of your choice. Now, that's really tempting for a lot of people who don't have Tier 4 Class Catalyst and who are desperate to get a specific class. I cannot tell you how often I hear from people who say, Prof, I am desperate to try to get my third and final, say, let's go with the skill class. I'm third and final skill catalyst so I can take up my 4-star Aegon to rank 5. Or I can take up my 4-star Nick Fury to rank 5. Right? There's just so much desperation for people who want to get maybe their first or second rank 4 or rank 5, 4-star. But it doesn't just stop there, because we also know that it takes 3 of the same Tier 4 class catalyst to get a 5-star to rank 3. And so I also hear from several people, let's say I want to bring up this Wasp, for example. We know that it takes 3 Tier 4 class catalyst of that specific class, just like it does for a 4-star to rank 5. It also takes 5 Tier 1 alphas, as that is the standard for any rank up for a 5-star champion. So they're hoping that the RNG, their algorithm that is per account to screw you over when you're targeting one specific class, and it also feels like lately people have been sending me screenshots of, Prof, I opened 10 Tier 4 class catalysts, and I just needed Mutant, and I got 3 Tech, and 3 Science, and 2 Skill, and 2 Cosmic, and long story short, I didn't get a single Mutant. They know that. They want that to be the case. So you are so thirsty and desperate for that missing third Tier 4 class catalyst, that specific class, that you will overpay for a bundle like this. Which brings me to the definition of overpaying. YouTube, we have seen 2 things in the past year that I've made sure to write down and talk about for today's offer. The first is for about $50, we have seen you choose not 1, not 2, but 3 Tier 4 class catalyst of your choice. For $50, plus the Tier 1 alphas, plus I think it was 5 Tier 4 basic, and I don't think it had the 50 Tier 4 class catalyst fragment crystals, but whatever. So $50 for 3 is still a lot of money, but that's less than $20 per. This is $30 for 1. And that $20 deal, I'd give like a C. This, of course, is worse, so it has to get a worse grade. The other thing we've seen for $60 or sometimes $70 is what I just mentioned, 3 Tier 4 class catalysts of your choice, but it also can include up to 1 to 1.5 fully formed Tier 2 alpha catalyst, or like 54,000 Tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments. Think about how that kind of offer inspires players who are looking to take that 5-star to rank 3 to get at least 25% of the way to taking that 5-star to rank 4, since we know that you need 4 Tier 4, not Tier 4 class catalysts, but Tier 2 alpha catalysts to take a 5-star to rank 4. So this is not that. This is either trying to get people who are desperate to become uncollected, for example, who need to take that 4-star to rank 5 or that 5-star to rank 3. They're trying to get them to overpay. This would be a much better value if it was $10 cheaper at $19.99. But if you really want to get the maximum value for this in 2019, really, this should be $9.99. If this was $9.99, I'd say it was at least a B plus value. But because it's $29.99, meaning if they were to give us the same deal that they gave us about a year ago, which was 3 Tier 4 class catalysts of the same class, the value of this would be $90 for what was $50 about a year ago. So yes, I am exposing the lack of inflation. In fact, it's deflation of currency with this disguised as a Tier 4 class catalyst selector, which is just a fancy way of saying you get one of these per choice. Now keep in mind, we also have to check just to make sure that if you don't see this, it's because of the following. But of course, you do see this because they're also really trying to get to all summoners with this. The harder it is for you to grind, say even map 4 of Alliance Quest, the more desperate you're going to be for this deal. If you have struck out on so many Tier 4 class catalyst and you just really, really need that third and final class catalyst for that 4-star or the 5-star, I get why you would overpay today. Just know that they are gouging you. This is the Kabam equivalent of going to like a baseball game or a football game, some sporting event where you could have gotten a great beer at the bar across the street from the stadium for $5 before, but now you're inside the stadium and that same beer is going to cost you $12 and you're thirsty and you want to enjoy it, so you'll overpay more than twice as much as you should, but you've also got to know that this is a ripoff compared to what it should be. I'm going to give this a generous D grade on this Sunday, and I wish everybody who goes for this the best of luck in terms of using their items for the intelligent rank up decision. But personally, I know for a fact that $30 is going to get you infinitely more value if you're just patient and you save that money for Cyber Monday, which is coming up, as somehow the calendar tells me that next month is already November. It seems impossible for that to be the case, and yet it is. So have a good Sunday, YouTube. Thanks for watching, and as always, thank you for supporting my Marvel Casino of Champions YouTube channel.